Hiya guys, it's Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3. Continuing my Throgg campaign, which fortunately is still working. Though if we get any more crashes, I'll have to think about it. This one's probably the hardest Throgg campaign I've ever had, considering that everyone's declared war upon me. And then Catherine, for some reason, isn't at war with Archeon. Because Stalton is, but not Catherine. And even then, Archeon doesn't seem to be doing much about them. So it looks like I'm about to have a fucking fight here with Catherine soon. She was going to take this port, but I actually kind of want to keep the port because they're our biggest earners. And at the moment, I'm not doing great on money, but I've got 320 stack armors around. They're not flushed out, apart from Throgs. Okay. Why? Why? Why would I want to be at war with Balthazar Gelt, who's in the far southern part of the Empire, but then might suddenly start sending armies up here? I don't need hassle from them. At the moment, I'm actually killing Northmen because they won't give me peace, they're just being annoying. And if Archeon wants to vassalize this and take these territories, it can have them. I'm willing to let him have them. The reason I'm quick saved it is just so I've got to save midway through the auto resolve, so if it does crash, at least I can load it from this point and not have to go through the terms we've already gone through. Don't get me wrong, I'm not just going to abandon these territories. I'm going to hold them at bay for as long as I can, and then see what we can see from there. Really? Okay. What? Why am I losing money?
My challenge? Undeniable. World Walker.
I've got the upkeep. Fucking almost haven't got these yet. God damn. Right, okay, give me that. I need to max this out as well. Fucking hell, there's another Archean army there. Bloody hell. They didn't come out, which is fine. I'm just going to go and take this. Go. And that's actually not a bad place to have one of those either. I don't think it's got any luxury resources or anything, has it? No, good.
My ice age comes. No stopping me. Fine.
He hasn't even got Marauder champions in his army. So let's do Frostburn then. Yeah, one thing that annoys me here is as well, this guy maxed out. So he's got 39 melee attack, 40 melee defense. That's not even as good as some factions' elite troops. I don't mind it having one of these, but the normal melee tree should be there. So that should be above this, and then these should just move down. And then you can pick one of these four alongside the full melee tree.
True savages.
I don't know why that isn't the case. I really don't.
Speak.
Because, like example, Wolfric. Wolfric has it. Wolfric's got his own unique tree, and then he's got the normal combat tree, apart from obviously Seafang. So just change Seafang to, like, I don't know, plus 5 melee attack or something like that, whatever the fuck it is, that you normally have. And then just give all the Marauder chieftains this tree, but you give it them above, and then move the 4 unique options they've got down. Why would they not have this? And then at least there they can gain some melee defense. There they can gain some melee attack. And then maybe some more melee defense on a hero melee attack. Because that'd give them like, what, 52? And then you'd have 51 there. And it's still not great, but it's better than what he's got now. Because although you're on a mammoth and you've got a massive health pool, that alone isn't enough to carry through a battle if you can't hit your opponent. If they're dancing round with ridiculous stats. Like, even look at Marauder champions here. Rank 6 Marauder champions. 46 melee attack, 52 melee defense. So they've got 12 more melee defense, and they've got 6 more melee attack than a chieftain. And chieftains lead the tribes. They command Marauder champions. But yet they're inferior in combat. Yes, that doesn't work. says Valiant Defeat, but I can break her army. And magic might be a problem. Could cause a lot of damage. And my mage is not as falling tree. He has got Pit of Shades though, so. But then again, Warfric's always had bad winds of magic. It's like wherever he goes, he just gets bad winds. I mean, now he's got 90, so we'll have to see if it can make a big difference. But they've still got fucking 5 goddamn single entities. I'm just going to try and hold these in place with some Marauder units, basically. My guys aren't taking a turn of attrition yet, because it's got to be beyond the first turn. It didn't used to be when it was in Realm of Chaos. You took a turn of attrition straight away, which was bullshit. That should never happen. Personally, I think they still need to change that, where if you've got, like, the fully raided defences, you should gain a turn for each one. And then cities should start with, like, 2 or 3 turns already. Or 2 turns, and they can go up to 5. Oh, my reinforcements are already here. Oh, right, okay. Belting. Right, okay. We've got what we need. Right. What the fuck? Right. Want those 4 to hold those bears in line. And you to hold yours in line. They can go with them. And they can go with them. Because they can come here. They can easily hit the bear. As can these things. Right. Central line. It's going to be the big boys. Warfric's there. Send a mage with them. They can be a group. Put the Marauder champions actually in there as well. Maybe those as well. Huh? What? Right. Right, to maintain your formation. We need these to be careful. I don't want you getting engaged with the bear. I need the other group. These. Right. Get him. Get him. Get him. Now let's get you in.
Give us carnage! Retreat! I hear you!
Retreat? Right, you bunch of pussies. Where's my mage? Get him out of there. Wherever he's at, he's doing something stupid.
Pull back! The inescapable one! Lambs to slaughter! Goats be free!
Who's this guy here? Fuck.
Now without eyes! Give us guidance! Charge! Faster! Yes! Tremble, mortals! Slay every mortal! Acknowledge! Retreat!
Where are these at?
So be it! Throw those axes! Mortal pool! Reload their eyes! So be it! Obey it! The gods watch! Do not disgrace us! We'll be back!
Fucking elemental bears. Close victory, my ass. Remember, Bella took any damage. She lost like majority of her units. Almost died herself. She had a quarter doom stack and they died. With elemental bears though, I don't really rate the elemental bears that much. I mean, at least they're unbreakable so they don't decay like demons. Because that's one of the demons, in my opinion, greatest flaws. I don't think demons should have the decay thing if the corruption in a province is 100 or 90 or more. I think if it's 90 or more corruption, they shouldn't decay, because there's enough chaos corruption in there where it can sustain them. Because the only reason demons decay is when there's not enough chaos corruption to sustain the demons. That's why they decay. But basically, all demon armies are basically glorified summons. They just don't start decaying straight away, but as soon as the health gets lower, the leadership, whatever, they decay. And the only units I've been able to save from decaying are Nurgle units, because Nurgle's got such good healing spells. I've been able to prevent certain units from decaying. If I can beat that army, I can beat anything they'll throw at me. I mean, see, my mage only got 5 kills, but probably did more damage than most. Maybe not, I don't know actually. Oh no, they did more damage. They did more damage as well, yeah. So there's her left and a unit of Empire Knights, which is shit.
The eternal challenger. Wolverine. Executing. To the four corners.
The Ice Queen bows to no one.
Yeah, finish her off. We only just got the trait then.
Where's my next?
He'd already beat her.
My challenge? Undeniable.
Weird. We just beat her in the attack and he didn't give him the trait. Frostbite attacks causes terror in fighting against Kislev. I cause terror anyway. He's riding a giant fucking war mammoth. And that's terror against everything. I hate it when they give you terror versus a certain faction. It's such a shit trait. They should just say, right, you now cause terror. Problem fucking solved. No, I'm not upgrading anything on that side. Yeah, I'd rather build that here. It's more secure in here. Maybe we can build that one anyway. Is that in region? Oh, it's in region. But anyway, yes, money. Money building. Can't believe they take 5 turns to upgrade to that. It's ridiculous. And what have we got here with this one? Right, so we want the Marauder Champion building there. That one we can build the money building in. So we're going to have one less here because we've got Obsidian Quarry. But we have still got space for 5 buildings. So we can build those 3, that one, and then that one as well. Or we won't have that one, would we? Or we could build that one because we might need more money than opposed to that one in this case. Yeah. So if I go that one, and then we'll get on to this building so we can start getting some skin wolves from somewhere. I don't want to do that one yet because I want to take Tower of Flies first. We'll be recovered enough next turn where we can go attack. We haven't got to deal with Catherine. We have got that army there. But that army is even worse than Catherine's. Catherine had fucking 5 goddamn ice bears in it. Just updating that all to save, and then at least I ain't got to fight Catherine again. My money dipped by 1,000 and I can't figure out why. I don't think I'm being raided anyway. And trolls are one of those like nasty skulkers. Nasty skulkers obviously can get hurt a lot more by magic than trolls can, because most infantry don't generally get hurt too much by magic. But nasty skulkers have the same weakness, which is low leadership. They're quite cowardly creatures, goblins in general. But nasty skulkers have a lot of armor piercing. Trolls have armor piercing as well to a good degree, but they're also really, really durable. They're very tanky. The difference is they feel tanky. They've got the physical resistance, they've got the regeneration. Nasty Skulkers obviously have physical resistance. They can have regeneration if you were Grom, but otherwise they can't. But they can still be tanky, even if you have more like Skarsnik. For example, you just get the basic physical resistance at rank 7. But they feel more tanky. Now he's got a fucking great damage surrounding there, great. Where you look at demons don't feel tanky, and any unit that's like a demon, Nurgle ones can do to a degree, because usually some of those can have regeneration, like Beasts of Nurgle are amazing. But like even the new like monstrous infantry for the Chaos Dwarves, they feel terrible. They die so quickly. Now obviously you can have the Manufactorum upgrades, but I'm talking about them being decent at their normal recruitable level. And obviously most factions don't have a way to upgrade the troops that they do with the Manufactorum. That's something unique to the Chaos Dwarves. More or less. Ikit Cloak and upgrade is, but they are like, there's not an upkeep to maintain with that. They're just like, pay this cost once and they're all upgraded across your faction.
Talk quick before I get hungry.
No. Why is Be'lakor even bothered about fighting them? He's got bigger problems with Britonia. Balthazar Gelt isn't even bothering you. I wish they'd make more sense. Where the AI is trying to pay you money to bring you into a war, make it make sense. Why would that make sense to me to go to war with Balthazar Gelt? Now, it might jump an army into the River Reich and send an army to come and attack me, because of that anti-player bias. Okay. But he won't do that for the AI. It doesn't benefit me in any way. Throggy, Throggy, Throggy. Yeah, he's got all this stuff there, hasn't he? A Deadly Blade. That's where we are next. And Mr. Mage. He's got all that stuff. Enfeebling Foe then. He's not going to run out on this one, is he? Or is he? 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Yes, he is. So he's going to have 2 points spare regardless. Marvellous. Ooh, 49. He's going to have 1 point spare. That's not as bad. See, I've got a lot closer there. But they shouldn't have any points spare. Every character, be it hero or lord, should have at least 50 skill points. At least. I don't care about you, Nimrod Spearman. Get shit on.
Bring death.
Oh look, I can recruit one. Wow.
Despoil and ravage. Tribesmen, gather!
Right, I've got to be getting raided or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Because my money, I haven't lost anything. So there's no reason for my money to dip. I don't understand. Who the fuck is raiding me? We are being raided here. I just can't see the person that's raiding me. Or for how much, which is kind of bullshit. Great. I know I'm being raided there, but that only happened that turn. You fuck off. Yeah, I'll lose one of my regiments now for 4 of yours.
The eternal challenger. Undefeated.
Just give me those. Problem solved.
Strike first. You will be sacrificed.
His army's shit. What about his army?
To the four corners.
Right. That last point in there. That's good. Right. Let's put that one in there for you. We don't need that one. That one we can get. Campaign movement range and the Sea Fang ability is not bad. That one there's no point in getting because you cause terror, so you only get half of the skill. Because you get -5 enemy leadership in local region, so you can break units a bit faster. But I'd rather not waste it if I can't use the entire thing. That one's incredibly good. Construction cost, construction time, and then upkeep for your army, which is massive. And then that one, which gives you perfect vigour, upgrades the ability. Affected targets cannot move. Oh. So normally they can move, they just get decreased speed at 45%. That then upgrades them and they cannot move at all for 24 seconds. And they lose 30 armour and 40 melee defence, which basically means you should maul them, effectively. And then you get a massive amount of casualty replenishment, which is good. His entire army causes fear, oh my god. Okay. Arcane Conduit, and then give him a second upgrade in Pit of Shades then. That's good. Research. I don't know if we do a research anyway. Alright. I noticed there's no upgrades here for fighting your own kind. It's kind of weird. What I'll do is I'll research that one, because I can unlock these. You get income from sacking the settlements, which is how you can get a lot of money, but you also get extra control for each one. 1, 2, 3. So you can get, you've already got 4 basically already overall, which is really good. Because I might want to do the Bretonian one, because Bretonians potentially are one who will come after me. But then again, this one could be useful as well, because we've got High Elves who could become a problem, as well as obviously Dark Elves. So there's obviously 2 there. Their tech tree is weird. It's really, really weird. It's probably one of the weakest tech trees.
An ice witch bows to no one.
Let's fight.
You'd need money for it, but you potentially could as well have not only the Familiar Balefiend, but also the Skinwolf Weirkin guy in your army. Because then you've got even more training on top of what the Lord's already given you. You've got anti-large hero, which is pretty good, to run alongside your flanks. And then you can use these guys for your scouts, because they've also got block army. It means you can't kill enemy heroes that are under level 20, but blocking armies is sometimes even more useful than that. Because if it's an army that could reach you while you're injured, and suddenly you block the army and they can't reach and it buys you that important turn recovery, that could be really fucking useful. It's just being able to afford the cost of the heroes, because they're all going to be 200 plus, which is like the cost of a decent unit. Yeah, I'm not upgrading these. They've got access to iron. So I'd have iron alongside that, that's good. What is for come across from the road as faction wide? Not bad at all. Give me that one. Cliff of Beasts. Give me that.
Where's my next one? To the four corners.
Right. And she just took a dip in power bar. She's now weaker than me because she lost Katarina's army. He's fucking up Archeon. As long as he's not coming across the water as well to chase me, it's fine. I don't want that kind of anti-player bias where they're all just like, jump on the player. Well, not when you've got enemy literally right next door. That's when it really fucks me off. Because that's what was happening in Realm of Chaos. Realm of Chaos, the anti-player bias was that fierce. Even on lower difficulties, it was fucking stupid, apparently, from what I'd heard. Like, everyone just literally beelined it for the player. And you got no reprieve. And you can't have it to that extent. Not if they've got other enemies that are closer. There'd be no reason for them to charge armies straight through. And then they're charging through enemy lands and not having war declared upon them by the AI enemy. But if you did that, they declare a war upon you straight away. They've got to keep a level of, like, law-based realism in the declaration war system. Like, why is Archeon at the moment not at war with Katarina? He should start at war with Katarina. I'm not saying he should be at war with all the Empire. He can declare war upon those as he goes. But the factions of Kislev, he should be at war with all of them. Because they're his immediate enemy. Ones they're constantly fighting against. Even when there's not, like, an ever-chosen bringing the armies from the north down into the south. They're always fighting against the forces of Kislev. They fight against the forces all year round. Did I forget to move Throgg? I might have forgot to move Throgg. No, in fact, no, I did the Immortal resolve. That was on his turn though, wasn't it? Oh, I might have forgot to move Throgg. It's alright. It's not end of world. Just the thing is, I'm moving this direction. I'm having to constantly deal with Sigvald. Because Sigvald's been a pain in my ass. And I can see from here, Alariel and probably Tyrion are going to declare war on me. And then I'm going to see elven fleets coming across the water to attack my settlements. And then I'm going to be stuck there, defending against high elves. When I shouldn't even be fighting high elves. I want to be going into Kislev and then down into the Empire.
My enemies! Chieftain of the tribe.
So expensive to build.
I am the Wanderer.
When does our territory end?
Heading out.
Oh fuck, he's there. I completely forgot about him.
Done and done.
Can we make that back?
En route.
Yes, we can.
I'll drain the pus from you. Immediately. You are a degenerate. Mutant beast! Overrun the world! King of trolls!
close victory. Yeah.
Throgg hears you. Wintertooth! Battle time is feeding time!
Befold Throggy up. And they're recovering 1-2. Even if they attack together, they can't do anything.
Yes! Speak!
Like how the Skin Wolves took fuck all damage in the auto resolve there. Right. What's the case of Mr. Pain in my ass?
Avert your eyes, grotesquerie.
Right, he does want peace. He does want peace. So...
I see death.
Just that taking that brings me a little bit too close to them. Which I don't know if I want to do. If I declare peace, then his vassals have got to take it as well. And then I can go and push back against Archeon. I can leave this guy here. He can stay here around Shagrath somewhere. In fact, I'll bring him over here now. So he can stay on this side as like my defender. He can go and help Wulfric. Because I don't think we're anywhere near close to getting a thing with Archeon, are we? Archeon just being a constant dickhead.
What could
No, we don't want one.
Fool.
Right, you.
Do not test me, repellent fool. This handsome fates agreed.
Peach treat it and you pay me for it. You pay me a lot for it.
my ice age comes? Out of my way!
Right, we've took our peace treaty with Sigvald when it's benefited us. It doesn't mean he won't declare war on us again in 10 turns. Because the AI is really stupid like that, which is why I'm going to leave that third army there. But it gives me 10 turns in which to build stuff up. Now they're coming over here, of course they are. It looks like they're going for the AI though, at least they're not going for me. At least it's not all jump on me. Unless it just walks past their settlement and goes straight for mine. That also wouldn't surprise me. Where's Archeon going? That army's fucked off, fair enough. Good. So I think by the looks of it then, Sigvald has probably wiped out Valkyria. Because it says he's got 2 more settlements himself. So he must have 2 dark fortresses up north.
Dark servant, you and your
Actually, yes. Because then, if Sigvald decides to redeclare war on me, or if Archeon's with peace and he decides it, they might be less inclined. He's quite weak, obviously, he's only got 1 settlement, but if they're allies with him as well, they might not do it. Dumbass. He's gone that way twice to try and potentially attack me, and then either I've come at him with an arm which has made him think twice, and then they have.
challenge? Undeniable. No problem.
I need to catch this army, because if not, they're just going to be a nuisance.
I'll freeze off
I
your
want to see what this Costaltin army is going to do.
Despoil and ravage. Now! Norsca! King on trolls. I knew it.
Right, I need you, Throgg, to haul all ass, buddy.
Done. What's your problem?
Fucking hell, how many tons of travel is that?
Tribesmen, gather!
Avert your eyes.
See if it's enough to stave him off redeclaring war.
Simpering fools! You dare come before me, the Lord of the End Times?
Can get peace treaty with Archeon. There is a possibility. But Archeon has irked me more than most. And I do want his territory.
I'll drain the pus from you.
I'm happy to give one of them peace treaty, but not both of them. One of them is going to suffer, and I don't mind going this way. This way's fine. And if Arky wants to bring his arse over here, be my guest. So how many turns is it going to take you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns. So about turn 127, he'll be where he can be of help to Wulfric.
The eternal challenger.
Now once I've got some money coming in, I'm going to flush out Wulfric's army first, since he's now aiding quite well in the attack. And then I'm going to leave that guy's army here. And once the armies are flushed out, I'll start giving his army a bit of love. At the moment I can't really do much with it. And this all depends on whether Sigvald redeclares war on me. Lots of other factors that go into it. I mean, I should have 10 turns of peace. I gave him peace last turn, so it'd be turn 129. So it'd be about 2 turns after Throgg arrives at this side. Because he could redeclare war. But it's how many armies he can now build. I don't think he can build that many armies. I think he's going to get 2 armies tops. And then when this is a city, that'll have a really strong garrison, be able to defend itself. Plus I'm going to keep him in the area, so he can kind of defend between these 3. Plus if the elves send any over, they're probably going to hit here, or try and go over here. I mean, Fortress of the Damned's pretty solid. Obviously it can get stronger. Get another unit of World Champions there. And then we get World Champions over weapons. So, yeah. Obviously this one as well, this one does have walls. Because they were dark cities. So they should be a lot easier to defend than like a normal Norscan city. What the hell that was. Right, well I'm going to leave this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please drop a sub, help grow the channel. And I'll catch you on the next video. Take care everyone and have a great day.